Hey everybody, how's it going? Let me just fix something here real quick. I'm gonna go with okay, you guys there? Alright, I'm gonna go with that audio instead. Just might be a little bit easier just because my mic will be on at all times. Alright. Little coffee, cop. Let's talk, right? Enough said. Hope everyone's doing well today. I am doing pretty good. Looks like a lot of you really enjoyed the Detroit Become Human video. As let's see here. What do we have? Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Go to my content. Yeah, look at that. 1,193 views in less than 24 hours. Wow. 91 comments. 283 likes. I wish that was like 1,193 likes. That would be nice. It's like, hit the thumb button. Hit the thumb button. All right, let's take a look here. Let's say hi to a few people here. We got Raggedy Insomnia, Michael, Corporal the Anton, Slides is here. Knox, Slides, it's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. How's your mom? How's your mom and your dad, right? Warrior was here. SD is here. Sammy King is here. My trusty sidekick, Fox Commander. RK800. Yeah, right? RK. I love it. Dravid Miller is here. We have a someone with a Russian name, Hype Fa, where they're writing it with the Russian alphabet there. Knox, Nov, I'm doing okay. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, all right. Nano, Sammy, have I ever encountered a dirty cop? Man, he's jumping right into it, like right away. See, that's okay. So I have like okay, I'm gonna write this down. We're gonna come back to this because I have kind of like I have a little thing here, and then we'll jump into our questions here. So let's just keep saying hi. Xantor, Pravin, Lindro, Michael. Hold on real quick, guys. I gotta see something. Oh. Okay. A little surprised here. Had a little thing going on here. X Venom. Hey guys, I have to take just a quick little oops. I'm gonna have to take just a quick little break. I gotta take care of something. Someone's at the front door, so hold on. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to take care of a little something. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Okay, so I want to go back to the question I was asked about Dirty Cop. Before we jump into that first question, now let me go ahead and get the business part out of the way, and then we will start answering some questions and having some fun. All right. Hey everybody, I am Chris the Cop. I'm a real police officer, not ex, not retired, playing video games and talking everything nerd. If you like this live stream, what this live stream is called Coffee with the Cop, where you get to join me in the morning as I drink my cup of coffee, and we get to talk about cop stuff, you get to ask questions, and we just generally have a very good time. And we normally do this on every other Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We also live stream on Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're currently live streaming GTA 5 Story Mode. Every Friday, we have a new video that drops, which announces what we call Theme Week, which announces the content you will see for the next 7 days. We have channel memberships on both Twitch and YouTube. You're going to definitely want to jump on over to Twitch and follow Chris the Cop 1, as I will be live streaming there really, really soon, most likely starting this Sunday and Monday, and I'll be live streaming just random games. So you're going to definitely, if you want to get some live streams, majority of the live streaming will be done via Twitch. We have channel memberships on both Twitch and YouTube. You can hit the join button down below to see if there's any type of way that you want to support this channel through channel memberships. The higher the tier, the more personal access you get to me. As well as, don't forget, Fox will be putting that on here. We have a bunch of socials, Instagram, all that type of stuff. I'm not to say a big IGer, but I do post at least 3 to 4 times a week on IG about just various different things that are going on in my life. We also have a merch store, and I think that's about it. So let's get done with that. All right, we're done with this business junk. So let's talk about the question is, have I ever come across a dirty cop? And it gave me pause right now when I saw Dirty Cop, because I believe to me, a definition of a dirty cop is a corrupt cop. Someone who lies, steals, does illegal stuff. That would be a dirty cop to me. As opposed to a bad cop. A bad cop is someone who probably shouldn't be a police officer either, maybe uses too much force, breaks policy, and that. So there's those two definitions for me. Now, I have definitely come across bad cops. Now, as far as dirty cops, yeah, I have actually. I have come across both. I worked internal affairs for 3 years. And subsequently, there are some people who are no longer police officers because of the investigations I did. And they were either a dirty, bad, or both dirty and bad cops. So yes, going back to that original question, absolutely yes. Don't forget to like this, guys. If you are in here right now, let's like this. Let's see what we can get today. I believe I just saw someone from Istanbul. Hey, how's it going there, Frabs Director? It's nighttime in Istanbul. Thank you for joining. Let's see here. Got Lindsay Pomeroy. Good afternoon from Nashville, Tennessee. Yes. Fraps Director. Failure to disclose evidence in the form of drugs, money. I don't know that per se. The investigations I conducted didn't deal with anyone stealing any money or drugs. Not my investigations. Have those investigations happened before? Yes, they have happened before. But for me, it was more of policy violations, that type of stuff. So, let me see. SD says, what's up, Chris? Had my first week of school and I hate it. Just 9 more months and I'm free. Hey, I'm 52 years old and I'm still in school. So sometimes it just never ends. RK800, have you checked out the VZ? No, I have not. Have not. Hey, what's up there, Michael? We got Denmark in the house. Wow, that is so cool. Starting school in a week. Corporal Deonton is. Yeah, I actually just finished uploading all of my files for my class that I start teaching on Tuesday, and then 2 weeks I start teaching at another college campus. So I teach at 3 different college campuses on my days off. Chris, why do you think that a cop becomes a bad or dirty one? It's a matter of values, a matter of need. Lendro, there's quite a few reasons. number one, there are people who should never have been cops in the first place because they're just bad people, but they were able to get through the system despite how tight it is. So there's those people. Then there's those people who have just a moral compass that points south, and it's easy for them to take advantage of the situations that they're in. And then third, I do think that there's a certain component of, I don't know, it's I don't want to give anybody a cop out on this one, but I believe that some people just fall from grace, and those are the tough ones, because usually it's a good person, and I really believe that they just fall from grace from whatever happening in their personal life. There's this whole life just takes a shit, and they find themselves on the other side of the law, and it does happen. I've actually had happen from a friend of mine. Really good guy, loved him, but he fell from grace. Are him and I still friends? Nope, we're not. I haven't spoken to him in a few years. Warrior 16, what department in California's real life is based off the Blaine County Sheriff? Is based off of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. What's Blaine County? Is that in GTA? Remind me what Blaine County. Raining and thundering in Ireland. Ooh. Corporal Deonta, my wife, just asked me if for our 30th year anniversary, which is 3 years from now, if I would take her to Ireland, which is the home of her family. So I told her, yes, we would be going, as long as COVID allows us, we will be going to Ireland in 3 years. Hello, just curious, does your department know and approve of your social media influence and cover? Roxas. They know of it. I don't know if they approve of it. I'd never asked them, and I don't care. So this is my First Amendment right to have a YouTube channel and have social media. So my peers tease me a lot, but I also have a lot of peers that watch and respect what I'm doing, because I'm just trying to bring light on what cops are, who we are, that we're just real people. We like a lot of the things regular people like. We're not all like, steroids, let me work out, and my whole hobby are guns. No, small part of it. All right. Fraps director, what is the penalty if a police officer does not act with due regard to public safety? Well, Fraps, the problem is that that's just an open-ended question, because remember, police discipline could be anything from a verbal counseling all the way to termination, and if you break the law, you could spend some time in jail or prison. So it just all depends on that dereliction of duty, or of not doing with due regard. So it just all depends on actually what they do. How much cardio do you typically do to stay in shape and keep your stamina up? Me, I run 3 days a week. This is from Easy Company, the Easy Company, which is kind of funny, because if you think about Band of Brothers, Easy Company was that Easy Company where they were always constantly running. But for me, so what I do is I run 3 days a week. On Mondays, I run 3 miles. On Wednesday, I run 4 miles. And on Fridays, I run 5 to 6 miles. My average pace is about, when I'm just running like that, is a 9-minute mile. But if I'm doing a race like our Baker to Vegas yearly police race, I do 7 30-minute miles, and I could do that. I could do 7:30s consistently for 6 miles. So that's my speed, but that's what I do. I have different training regiments on the 3, 4, and 5, where sometimes I'll just run 10-minute miles just for the to keep in shape. And then there are days that I do a specific speed training, still with those distances, but with speed training. And there's different things that I do regarding that. Say, Knox, speaking of dirty cops, have you ever seen or heard of the TV series Person of Interest? I've heard of it, but I don't think I've watched it. While the premise is about surveillance, there's actually a heavy corrupt cop part of it. Oh, okay, I've heard of it. It's the LA Sheriff's Officer Sprite. Okay. Oh, Blaine County and GTA. Yeah, that would be LA County Sheriff's Department. Because where GTA 5 is taking place in the sheriff's area, that is what we consider the Palmdale Lancaster area of Los Angeles. So we go over the hill and we run into Palmdale Lancaster, and that's sheriff's land up there. So yes. Let me see. Latin Onuvix. Love the merch design. Do you have any info on the designing company that made it for you, Chris? I tried to look for it on your bio, but I didn't see it. Well, the actual logo was designed by a guy I met on Fiverr. and then I'm just using the internal system that YouTube has to have your merch put on a store. Sounds good, Corporal Deonton. Chris, who was the biggest killer you caught? Oops, skipped up. Hold on, bro. Okay. I haven't had any real. I mean, I've caught murderers it was my murder case, but nothing like something extraordinary. So just regular people. It's sad to say, right? But just regular people who had killed someone. So that was about the extent of it. Mr. Egg, hi Chris, greetings. 145 here. Wow. Hey Chris, what's your favorite gun to shoot? I'm gonna have to say my Sig Sauer Legion. I love it. Okay, it is sad. Okay, so this is Lendro. It is sad those cases where people have issues in personal life and it takes a bad way. Do you think that having better psychological well, yes, I believe that we should have more mandated counseling, just because we've come from a time where counseling was frowned upon. It was looked upon as being weak, but yes, I do believe that we should have more counseling. My dad's job is preserving old buildings in Ireland like abbeys, churches. Ooh, wow, that is pretty cool. That's from Corporal Deonton. Danger, what's going on? I recently watched a new sci-fi movie where the DA's office can prosecute criminals by looking into their heads and projecting their memories onto film. Could that work if possible? Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with probing and stuff like that, because then we get to a point, if you look at the Minority Report with Tom Cruise, do we get to a point now where we're going to start prosecuting people, or people are going to be guilty before they even do something? So we got to be kind of careful where tech takes us. Anyone else been watch those Gameology videos and somehow ended up here? Hey, Dr. Merrill, I really appreciate that. Brandon Brothers was amazing. Yes, it was. Pitbull. I don't want to pass Pitbull up. Let me scroll here. Pitbull, do you have the chance to talk face to face with Charlie Beck, the former chief of police of LAPD or current sheriff of LSU, Alex Villanueva? Now, a good friend of mine, he is personal friends with Sheriff Villanueva, so I could actually ask him if I could speak to him. I'm actually Facebook friends with the detective that did the Night Stalker series on Netflix, Gil Carrillo. Gil Carrillo and I are friends. You guys probably watched him if you watched the Night Stalker about the serial killer here in Los Angeles. So Gil Carrillo and I are friends. I've actually been thinking about meeting up with him and seeing if he'd be willing to come on camera with me and do a little 20-minute podcast of just what it was like for him to be chasing the Night Stalker, kind of like a personal view from him and I. So I think that I'm going to ask him. So you guys may even get that. So it'll go beyond the Netflix. That would actually be kind of cool, huh? So let's see if I could get that going. But I probably could talk to Villanueva, get some aspects of what is he going through. He's going through a tough time right now. A lot of people don't like him. I actually like him. What is the difference between jail and prison? Is my language was only have one for it. Okay, so jail is a temporary holding facility, so you can hold people in jail for a certain period of time. And then prison is that state lockup where you're going to go to prison for an extended period of time. It's all based upon the crimes that you commit, all those type of things. So we have jails and we have prisons. Jails are handled, or I should say they're managed by the county sheriff. Prisons are handled by the State Board of Corrections. This is Grogu, and that was from the Legendary Master. Why don't you join the Secret Service? I have no desire to work for the federal government, so I think their job is boring, and I get more satisfaction out of what I'm doing because I get to help people daily. Is it hard to kill or shoot someone? Olivia. Shooting is not as easy as people think it is. You have to do a lot of... Oh, okay, I thought I froze here. Shooting the gun is very difficult. It's a skill set. And I've never killed anybody. And so you got to be proficient at your handgun, just like with any other weapon. So, but as far as making a decision to shoot at somebody, you got to remember, if you're going to shoot at somebody, you got to have it in the frame of mind you're going to kill them. So they better be doing something that constitutes that for you legally, but also morally, because you're going to have to live with that. And that's the other part that people don't think about. A shoot could be very legal, but after the fact is it moral for you? That's what you have. That's the big one right there. What is it like being a cop? That's the one gamer. It is, excuse my language, but it's fucking awesome. I love being a cop. Chris, let me see. Corporal Doug, can I give you my personal experience with a convicted murder on Discord after the stream if you want? Okay, that's cool. I won't be able to jump on right after the stream because I got to take care of a couple of things, but that's cool. Have you seen the first 48 hours? Yes, and it is so true. I remember that I had a murder case where we were chasing the suspect, and the case went stale after hour 36. So the first 48 hours is very true. That is a very true thing that happens. What's up there, Martin B. Fanfan? Don't forget to like this, guys. We are at 51 likes, which is kind of cool. Shuriken, what's going on? Fraps Director, 3 games you need to get on your radar. Ready or Not. Well, Ready or Not is not ready. Ground Branch, okay, and Police Stories. So I'll put Ground Branch over here. But Ready or Not is not ready, and I don't think it's ever going to be, based on some of the drama that I've been hearing going on. So, writing the stuff down. Okay. I know you use a P226 as your server selection for it. My question is, what other weapons have you used? Oh, shoot, man. My gun safe is full of guns. Full of guns. So, hold on. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. They got the door. I use a P320 for off-duty. That's what I carry off-duty, is my 6-hour P320. Okay. Panther. Hey, what's going on, Panther? Martin BB fan. Ground Branch is great. It feels like a spiritual successor to Ghost Recon. Okay. Alexander. Chris, hello. How's it going? It's Haas. Greetings. Proto Corpse. Non-targeted positive humor. Compliments and explaining about your own bad situation and struggles and the best way to de-escalate in my experience. Yes, I agree with you. The Legendary Master. How does it feel getting tased? I've never been tased, guys. When I went to the academy, tasers did not exist. And when we got him, we didn't have to get tased. But my daughter, Jordan the Cop, has been tased, and she says it hurt like crap. Right? Jail cell, toilet. Yeah, that's exactly right. Olivia, okay, thank you. That is amazing that you are SWAT and have never killed someone. Shows the amazing work of EMTs. Yes. Sebastian, do you have any tips for people thinking about becoming a police officer? Okay. So Seb, well, the first thing is I tell people is that make sure that you think that this is a career for you. And what you have to remember is that a background investigation is going to be conducted on you. So you have to be a person of good moral character. So you should be making the right decisions for yourself. After high school, you should go to college and get a degree. Don't get a degree in criminal justice. Get a degree in something that you can fall back on in case criminal justice doesn't work. I tell people get a business degree, get something maybe you could do teaching with, because eventually your career in law enforcement will end. I do not have a degree in criminal justice. I have a degree in public administration, and I'm working on my PhD in public administration. That's going to allow me to do other things other than police work when I finally retire. So that also keeping yourself physically in shape. You don't have to be like a big old workout and all that type of stuff, but you should be able to run at least 3 to 5 miles, be able to do about 50 to 60 push-ups, maybe about 100 sit-ups. 10 to 15 pull-ups. These are all the things that you should be doing for yourself to help yourself to stay physically in shape. And then do some studying. You should take some criminal justice classes. Just don't get a degree in criminal justice, because to me it's just a waste of time. But get some criminal justice classes out of the way, so when you go to the academy, you'll understand both your local, state, and federal laws. So good questions, Ed. Really good question. Kings, how did you enjoy Detroit Become Human, Chris? I loved it, Kings. I loved it. Can't wait to play some more. Actually, I have played some more and have recorded all that. So I'll be releasing those videos in spurts. Chris, what important skills you check as most valuable in self-defense seminar or course civilians and urban? Chris, what are the important skills you check? Self-defense? That's a good question. I'm a firm believer you have to have good judgment, because you have to know when you should fight for yourself, when you should run, when you should look the other way. There's just a lot of different things that you should be able to do. I'm a big fan that people should be able to defend themselves, but also too, you got to be able to avoid confrontation sometimes. There's times I see stuff where I'm just like, oh, right? I get cut off. Someone cuts in line. Someone takes my parking space. All these various different things. It's like there's no reason to get into it with something just so minor. So you should have some good, judgment to know when is a time to do something. Let me see, Michael. Hey Chris, were you able to search up the Belson school crisis? I did. I looked it up and I didn't get to read it. So no, I will comment on that later. So I will look at that later. Hey, Monty, what's going on? So Monty 621's in the house. Monty and I used to work together. Monty was our SWAT breacher. Your 6-hour pistol is your favorite. What about your MP5? I did not like my MP5, Monty. Remember, my MP5 had the suppressor on there? What kind of SWAT cop were you? As your former firearms instructor, I am perplexed. So Monty has retired. He was a cop for close to 30 years. Really good guy. We worked together for 2 decades. Was a hell of a breacher and really good guy. Really proficient in firearms. This guy is like, if the apocalypse happened, I would go to Monty's house. So there's a former person right here that I used to work with. He just retired a year ago. Well-deserved retirement. So happy retirement there, Monty. Rolexis, since you're an experienced leader, I figured I'd ask you, what trait or ability do you think a young person aspiring to take leadership position in law enforcement military should prioritize working on? What trait? Okay, here, Rolexis, you threw a really good question out there. Okay, let me explain something to you about leadership. Leadership is easy, okay? You're talking about leadership. Leadership is easy. You know what the number one, or actually there's 2 rules to leadership. Don't be a dick and take care of your people. That is it. Don't be a dick and take care of your people. That is the easiest part about leadership. Everything else will come after that. You'll learn how to do certain things. You will learn how to use certain systems. But if you treat people well, they will take care of you. You do not need to be an expert in everything. You just know how to treat people and realize that you have good people working for you, and let them do their job. Trust them to do their job. They will do their job if you treat them right. Those are my 2 biggest rules. Monty's in the house right now. I worked with Monty for 20 years, and Monty could tell you exactly what kind of leader I was. And here's the best part, is that I have someone I worked with in the house, okay? They're in the house right now. I cannot exaggerate anything. I cannot tell some story that didn't really happen. And what I'm saying to you right now, I think Monty would back me on. And so that's the whole thing, guys, is that when people ask me about, does my department know? Yes. So I never know who's watching me. So someone easily can call bullshit if they work with me or used to work with me. So, but that's my keys right there. Hey sir, like your vids. I plan on joining law enforcement after I graduate. That's cool, Faz Sniper. Team Joe West. Hey, I'm George from Russia. All right, Russia. Monty's texting me right now. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see here. Panther does. I saw your jail cell. Oh yeah, there. I know, right? So what do you think about living in those cells? Ooh, no way. That's no. We should just show pictures of what prison cells look like for people to say, you know what? I don't want that any part of life, right? Hey Chris, have you ever played GTA 5 with LSPDFR mod? I have, Mike, and I do not like LSPDFR. And I'm gonna tell you again, not you, but I'll tell the group again. I don't want to play a cop in LSPDF in GTA 5. I'd rather play a bad guy. I don't want to play a cop. It's nothing interesting in GTA 5 playing a cop that even is fun for me. So, that one gamer, what is the difference between FBI and the normal police? I don't really understand. Well, the FBI is feds. They're a federal agency tasked with investigating certain crimes, white collar crime, acts of terrorism, that type of stuff. They don't handle the stuff that we handle at a police department. Police department, we investigate everything. We investigate assault, battery, robbery, burglary, domestic violence, child abuse, rape, homicide. We investigate all of those crimes to keep, that happen within a community. The FBI is tasked with keeping the country safe. So that is the difference. Michael, normal cops work in their respective... Okay, thank you. I Sergeant, hey Chris, have you ever heard of GTA versus RP server called ARP, Aspiring Game Roleplay? We just got a new fleet off. I haven't heard of it. I'm part of the Silver Lining Roleplay server, so I'm kind of... I like what they do, so I'm going to stick with Silver Lining. A lot of you have asked me to go to other RP servers, but right now I'm not going to, so I'm going to stay with Silver Lining. What's going on, Mark? Little Fox, wait, how long have you been a cop now? I've been a cop now for 25 years. How do you deal with negativity as a cop? Stuff, man. Stuff. Just got to get through it. Some days are better than others. So we got Monty back in the house. Thanks, Monty. I really appreciate that. 52 and not retired from law enforcement yet. Come outside and enjoy the retired life. I'm so refreshing in life. No, Monty, it is. Brian Spencer, when my car is done, just need to pay $20 to get it out. Oh, okay. Dominic, what's going on? RK800. Could the MCX be used as a sniper rifle if necessary? Wow, that's a good question. Now, it all depends on the distance, because a sniper rifle has a certain distance and a certain velocity and certain power. An MCX could be used at a certain distance, but at a certain time frame or a certain distance, that shot starts getting a little iffy. I'm not a big fan of that. Monty621 is in the house. Monty's in the house. He might be able to answer that, as Monty was the person who taught me how to use the MCX. I don't think I would use the MCX as a sniper rifle. Chris, have you played Call of Duty Modern Warfare from Kings? No, I have not. The Legendary Master, what is your rank within the police department? Legendary Master, I am a police lieutenant. Thomas Collins, hey, what's going on, Thomas? Good morning to you. Also, what do you think of a degree in criminology? Criminology is, yeah, I would get a degree in criminology could serve you, but not criminal justice. Yeah. Monty61, by the way, during your initial early break, the bumper banner says you're fired. You should be, you're fired. Yes, you are right. I know, right? I think English, right? The Haunter 689, what is the strangest arrest you have done? So Monty says he'll tase me if I want. No, Monty, I do not want. The strangest arrest. Strangest arrest. That's a good question. Strangest arrest. What do you mean, like, strangest? Give me like a what kind of strange arrest you're looking for. I don't know. Have you ever patrolled in the hoods of LA? I've never patrolled the hoods of LA, but I worked as an EMT in some of the bad areas of Los Angeles. So, hey, in my own jurisdiction, we have our own hood. So, hey, Vidar, what's going on? Hey, what's up there, Fishy? I haven't seen you in a while, man. It's been a while, Fishy. Shit. Corporal Johnson, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, but haven't you been involved with a case with the Hollywood Ripper? Yes, the Hollywood Ripper We had one person that was murdered in our city. My team that I was a part of, we went on surveillance because we thought that the victim had been killed by her husband because they were estranged. So we went and we did a surveillance on the husband, and we waited till he got home, and then obviously we detained him. Blah 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 blah. But I was part of a surveillance team during the time of the Hollywood Ripper. Kings, Chris, I dare you to play Resident Evil 7 by her. You won't survive the horror. I am going to be playing the Resident Evil franchise, but I'm going to be doing it in spurts. I got to finish RE1 first. Ason, Chris, what is your favorite firearm? I'm going to go with the Sig Sauer right now, guys. I love Sig. It's just a very forgiving gun. Knox, good rules. Lendro, in a Krav Maga seminar, they check the same as most important now. Know to defend and when to... Yeah, so Krav Maga is what we use in my department. It's what we're currently training all our officers in. So I am a big Krav Maga fan. Vidar, love your Detroit Become Human gameplay. Thank you. No spoilers, Vidar. You did that to me last time. Cool. Thank you, Warrior16, for giving Monty a little bit of love there. I really appreciate that. Hey, Chris, is Charles fired? Who's Charles? Who's Charles Fox? Have you ever worked in a disaster zone, earthquake, fire, mudslide? Yes, Danger. I was a paramedic during the Northwich quake, and that was freaking awesome. Man, it was like Los Angeles was dark, the power was out, and we were sitting there rescuing people left and right. My partner, Frank, man, we had a great time. It was freaking awesome. What's going on, Arizona Turtle? Yeah, Krav Maga is awesome. Chris, what is your favorite fire? Okay, we already answered that. Pitbull, Chris, if you moved from Al Monte PD to LAPD, what rank would you get in LAPD if that could be possible? I would have to start off as a patrol officer. They do not let you go over from rank to rank, but I wouldn't want to go to LAPD, so I like my community. Lendro, when you get robbed and being pointed with a gun, just give your valuables. Yes, absolutely. Nothing that you have is worth your life. Vidar, will you remember me when you get to the top? Maybe you're thanks to the spoiler I accidentally gave. Vidar, I don't know what this top everyone keeps talking about, but yes, I will remember everybody. So, oh shoot, we got Jeffrey Gamer in the house. I just scrolled up too fast. Let's see here. What happened here? Something happened. I went too far. Okay, there it is. Monty might just bust down your door. He is a hell of a breacher, guys. How does it feel to be a cop? I said that earlier. It's freaking awesome. Hey, what's going on? From Homers. Warrior, have you arrested any gang members? Warrior, that's all we arrest in my city is gang members. We have a ton of gang members, so yes. Shuriken. No, Shuriken wasn't fired. What happened to Shuriken? Where's he at? I didn't fire him. He's one of our mods. Hey guys, don't forget to like this video as we move on. Gotta fix that. Where's Shuriken at? Is he still in the house? Brian Spencer, I managed to kill 2 SWAT officers and 4 deputies in GTRP. I ended up blowing myself up like an idiot. Hey, how do you feel about the fact that weapons are legalized in the United States? I think this is right because it's so easy to clear the general public from bandits. I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment, man. Enough said on that. How does it feel to be a cop? Okay, we answered that. Feels pretty freaking awesome. Are those Magic the Gathering cards? Yes, they are. Bot 307. Because of this society is kind of your country, we have a terrible situation with this in Russia. Oh, that sucks. That one gamer, you should play Mafia 2. We may. Pitbull 2. Have you ever received threats from gangs? Yes, I have. Let's see here. Chris, what was your favorite firearm that you have used? 6 Hour. True story. Chris is a great leader to work with. Thanks, Monty. I appreciate that, man. What was the weirdest case you were ever called on? Weirdest case. I guess the Hollywood Ripper, because we didn't know it was a serial killer until later. What's on, Jeffrey Gamer? Jeffrey Gamer's in the house. What's going on, brother? Are we gonna be doing a little RP tonight, Jeffrey? Are you gonna catch Chris the cop, the bandit? Jeffrey Gamer and I play in the same GTA 5 role-playing server, 5M server, so I'm hoping that I run into Jeffrey and give him a run for his money. Tom Collins, hey Chris, I was wondering, could you go over what the 10 codes are? The 10 codes are just, they're different from jurisdictions, but they're just a way for us to say things shortly, but in reality we use clear text and 10 codes. Like, code, like, 10-4 is acknowledge, code 4 is everything is okay, code 7 is lunch, code 3 is lights and siren, code 3 is that. So there's a lot of 10 codes, but you got to look at the jurisdictions that you've got. I got tased by a racy lady one time. She got arrested assaulting people. That's pretty funny. Let's see. All right, Jeffrey's getting some love in the house. Favorite Star Wars movie? The original, followed by Rogue One. And that was from the Legendary Master. Whoa, Joseph Stalin is in the house. Red Army 275. What is the weirdest thing you've ever found in a weirdest thing you've ever found in patrol? Oh, what is the weirdest thing you've ever found while in patrol, dude? What is the weirdest thing I've ever found? Weirdest thing I've ever found. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. Weird thing I've ever found. Oh! Someone's ashes. Someone's ashes in the back of a GTA. Yeah. They had ashes in there. They stole the urn. Yeah. It took me a while. Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna write that down for a story. And we were able to return them to the family. And they had lost them 10 years prior in a burglary. So that was kind of cool. All right. The strangest arrest I have seen was that someone was drunk, so he called the cops on himself, so he had the coke in his car. Funniest thing ever. XX Super Console. Thanks for your service, Chris. Hey, I appreciate that. Give a little thanks to Monty, who's in the house. Monty621. Red Army. SWAT Odds Simulator. XD Trials. One of your mods, Chris. LOL. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Brian Spencer. Oh no, the cops are raiding my house. No, we'll be back. I need to run to get a warrant for me. Homer's Odyssey. I'm back on time to start drawing. X Super. Oops. That got went up. Okay, let's see here. We went up super high. Okay, here we go. What was the scariest person you arrested? The scariest person? I kind of think that I don't really think that anyone really scared me. I guess maybe like the gang members who just have zero respect for life. They'll just kill you in a heartbeat. They don't care. Is it possible that a suffix can resist shock from a taser? Yes, it is. Allison, I've actually found your channel a while back on Gameology. Well, thanks for coming on by and giving me a look. Oluska, what's going on? Thoughts on the HK handgun? Love them. I have two HK45s USP. Love them. That was our service weapon for 10 plus years, so I'm an HK fan as well. As a matter of fact, yeah. Thanks there, Z. Oh, that sucks there. I don't know why YouTube is... I think the YouTube notification is broken. Hey man, just got here. Don't know why I didn't get notifications. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that, Alex. Vidar, don't worry. You can read my comment without any spoiler. That cool then. Charles is mod 2. Yeah, Shrieking, I'm here. Cool, here. All right. Danger. The popular gun brands Glock 6 hour. What's the deciding factor for the PD to become the issued duty weapon? It's just actually what to be honest with you, it's really what we do. What we do is we will have vendors bring us different guns. We will try them. The officers will give their opinions. And overall, ultimately, it's still the chief's decision, but usually it just comes from what the entire rank and file want to have as a gun. Thoughts on the M1? Oh, yes, the 1911? I have one. Love my Colt. Love my Colt. And actually, that's the gun I used to carry until I started carrying my SIG 320. Chris, could an Australian apply for LAPD? But you have to be a full citizen to be a police officer in the United States. What sniper rifle does your team use? What's my father's past? I don't know if Monty's still in the house, if he can answer that question. I don't know specifically what the SWAT team snipers use, to be honest with you. Soldiers always told me reloading the 1911 was help. I love the 1911. Roex says, what is your opinion on the Heckler & Koch firearms as a whole? I love H&K. H&K makes a great weapon makes great weapons across the board. So I love them. Very few problems with them. So yes. What's up, Joseph? What would police officer do if the suspect resists taser? Maybe tase him again. Use pepper spray. Use a baton. Different things. We have different less lethal options. We just don't have that one. What brand of flashlights do you use? Streamlight. You should play 12 minutes. It's a good game. Could take a look at it. I'll write that down. Never heard of it. 12 minutes. Lendro, Chris, now a gamer question. Will you play some multiplayer games with us to give us a chance to play with the legend? I would love to play SWAT 4. Yes. I probably will be setting up co-op SWAT 4 next week with Fox. And then we're going to make some announcements. So I have a couple days off next week to actually work on that. I was going to do it this week, but Gameology asked me to come to studio 2 days in a row, which I will only usually do one day. So I did 2 days with them. So Chris, in the UK, everyone who buys weapons has to give a good reason, and they have to have full background checks from the police. Do you think US should do the same? In the UK, we get about... So I think we should do background checks, but I don't think you should give a good reason, because your reason to have a firearm should be to defend yourself. So... Oh, we got some bad people coming. Alright. I was wondering why those things are coming out. Okay. My thing went screw up. Okay, so let's go here. Let's see here. Proto Corpse. I like watching police shootout videos, but I also like to watch police auditor videos. Don't really know why. Ever face annoying police auditors? Yes, I have. Police auditors... You know, get a life. Get a life. That's all I got to say. Get a life. You know what's great is what you don't see is what you don't see is what they do after or before. They will find us and then they'll be like, F you, you're this, that. They call you names, they call your kid's name, they try to rile you up, and then they put the camera on. It's like, and then I love it is that the only reason why they're doing what they're doing is they're filming you, okay? But come on, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm okay with the First Amendment. I'm okay with a police accountability. But all you're doing is being an asshole. That's all you're doing, okay? You hold us accountable. That's fine. But these auditors, I've met several of them, and they're just assholes, plain and simple. You know, the stuff that they do, they freak people out. They love freaking people out. They like going into, you know, a post office and doing certain things, or they like going into a library and doing certain things. It's like, why? You don't have anything better to do in your life? So that's just me, though. That's just me. Let's see. Were you ever overwhelmed by suspects? Yes, I have had my ass kicked before, so I guess just a suggestion, doing reactions to law enforcement videos would be awesome. It would be nice to see you breakdowns and your own opinion on those videos. I've been thinking about it, Michael. We might be moving that way, but I'm going to tread lightly on that because there are just so many haters. Hey, Chris, do you still serve as a cop? If yes, what is your job? Yes, I'm a police lieutenant, 25 years, so... Hey, what's up, the Oz? Saddest homicide case you ever covered? They're all sad. And the saddest ones are the ones that go unsolved. And I have two of those. I have two cases that have never been solved, and I feel bad for those people. Hey Chris, did you ever train foreign cops? No, we have not. The Hunter, do you have some classified? Do you know some classified information? Yes, most cops do, but yes, I do. Neighborhood. If you knew what I knew, you would be scared. That's the thing. You would be scared if you knew what we knew. My neighbor who is going to be a game warden will be working for the state of Florida. He will live right on the... Oh, that's cool. Game warden is a cool job. That one gamer. You like Magic? Do you like Yu-Gi-Oh? No, I'm not a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I'm a Magic Pokemon kind of guy. All right, let's not lose Pitbull here. Pitbull, what do you think about the fact that Texas is allowed to carry a weapon without a license? I'm okay with it. Second Amendment right, 100%. I wish we did that here in California. What about your favorite portrayal of police officers in any fictional media? Cold Case, where they solve murders with the female detective. That's probably one of my favorites. I love it. I love it that the haters are here. Oh my God! Why isn't hospital map is SWAT 4? Yes, the hospital map is. What's up, Donut? Oh yeah. It's so cool to see the haters here. SWAT, thoughts on AMT hardballer, basically a version of the M19. I don't know too much about it, so I have to take a look. Yeah, right, just running gun. Red Army, well, you can join the U.S. Army if you are a non-citizen. You can, but not in law enforcement. Why? I don't know. I don't make up the rules. That's a state rule, and I think it's a federal rule. Okay. What witness to a case made the biggest lie that you instantly caught? I don't know. I mean, we've had a lot of good cases where people just lie to us and you catch them in a lie, but I have to really think about that one. Oh, really? Homers. That's kind of cool, Homers. Fun fact, your videos from Gallon are the reason why I made a police center D&D campaign. That is cool. Yeah, I agree with you, SWAT. Do tasers hurt? I've been told they hurt. I don't know, though, because I've never been tased. Catching up here. Man, my mods got they're doing their work today. Do you drive the Bearcat under specific system, or do you always? I do not drive the Bearcat. We have Bearcat drivers. So, but yeah. And the Bearcat. But the Bearcat does go out on all SWAT ops. So, if that was your question. Oh, right, Fox. Nikolai, Christopher, I disagree with you there. You should need a weapon to defend yourself, or the bad guys can't get guns either. I agree. Okay, so here, Nikolai, here's a problem with guns in the United States. It's too late. We cannot ban guns. The time to have banned guns was when we were moving from the east to the west coast, and we were settling the west. That would have been the time. As the towns became cities, and cities became, what they are today, that would have been a time in the 1850s to have banned guns. It is far too late now. Guns are a part of American society. They will never, ever be gunned. You could ban guns tomorrow, have all the people turn in all their guns, and we will still have guns the next day. So now, you need a gun to protect yourself, because bad guys have guns. We pull so many ghost guns off of suspects almost weekly. And that's where we're at today. Don't forget to like the video, guys, if you haven't done so. We're trying to get 100 likes today. That is our goal. So that's what's going on. What do people ever get out of trolling others? I don't know. Right? What is TOC? Joseph, what is TOC? I don't know. I don't know what they use TOC for. We just call it RCP command post. Were you a responder the day of the 2015 San Bernardino attack? I wasn't there. I was in my city, but I was on duty that day. That was awful. The rebels have fallen. Allison, 28 stab wounds. Hey, Chris, first time watching your stream. Very happy to be here and look up to you. Thank you very much, Joel. Really appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Here's Monty answering our question about our sniper rifles. We use a TAC Ops 308 built from a Remington semi chassis. There you guys go. There is the SWAT rifle of my department, or the SWAT sniper rifles. There. Okay, Dominic, Chris, serious question. Is it legal to grow some green stuff in a little bit of it? I'm not going to do it myself. I'm just asking. Well, in the state of California, marijuana is legalized, and in state, you are allowed to grow 6 plants for personal use. So that's in the state of California. I don't know what it's like for everywhere else. Karit, what do you think about an operator? I think he's an alright guy. He has a specific content that he puts out there, puts himself out there really tough, because, you know, there's a lot of haters, and he's giving his perspective on various police situations. But I don't watch too much of his content, just because, you know, they're just breakdowns and so forth. I know a lot of people appreciate those breakdowns, but yeah. But no, I think Donut's the right guy. We also use the Falcor 308 semi-audit based on the AR10 platform. See, Monty has so much cool info. When I talked about earlier about relying on good people, that's exactly what you do. Let's see here. Thanks, Monty. Oh, cool, man. Thanks, Jake. I really appreciate that. Let's see here. What's up? I play a lot. Red Army. Why many people in U.S. hate cops so much? Red Army, actually, a lot of people don't hate cops. It's a small percentage of people that hate cops. They just get the largest, they just get all the press. But majority of people love us. The Mexican is back in the house. Man, where you been, Mexican? Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for that super chat. Really do appreciate that. Michael, you can donate it to me. Yeah, I have my own helmets, but sure. Jake said, "Thank you for your service, Maga." Chris, if you are gay, can you still be a cop? Of course you can, Maga. Your sexual orientation has nothing to do with being a cop. See, their 5.6 is a much lighter bullet compared to the 308. The greater actually effectiveness. See, Monty's all full of wisdom. Ah, the king of chickens. Ooh, ah, the king of chickens. I know, right? Might have to make some more mods. Second Amendment, you cannot ban guns. Agreed. Let's see, Pitbull. In the country where I live in Romania, if you buy a weapon, you got to get a gun permit. You have to work in the government and the police. Okay. Banning guns is like banning alcohol, maybe. Yeah, it's about that. It's going to be there. I can't wait if Chris, the Bill Nylon. Okay. Nikolai, no. We can't. We cannot clean the country with guns. Not at all. There is no way we can ever get the bad guns off the streets. There's just no way. All right, guys, we're going to be winding this down. I got to get my butt to work. So we're going to be winding this down, but I do want to see if we can just answer a few more questions here. Yeah, Bill, Detroit became human is awesome. What would you do if the entire team got captured or killed? Well, I hope I would be with them, because I want to be with my team. So, but not going to happen, because the team is elite. They're the best officers. They are the best of the best. So they'll be okay. Joe, at that point, I'm a British for the outsider. Do you believe we should introduce guns as a standard issue for police officers? I think so. I think it's about that time in your country with the various different terrorist attacks that have happened. They're just coming. And technology is going to change a lot of things. I made the campaign. That's cool there, homers. Yo, homie. Thanks again, Mexican, for that super chat. Oh, Tactical Operations Center. Yeah, we just call ours CP, Command Post. I just got shot in the face by Jane Urso. Okay, cool. All right, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to scroll back up. Oh my gosh. All right, chat trying to kind of patch up here. I agree with you, Armando, on that one. Tazil, you've seen videos of people who try and get on police officers to kill them as they walk away slowly with a weapon. Have you ever been in that situation? Yeah, I've been with people who have wanted me to kill them. Suicide by cop. So yeah, but we have people who try to antagonize us and all that type of stuff. While there are plenty of countries where guns are common, look up your gun laws like Switzerland. You can also conceal carry with the license and check. See? How was your first day on duty? The Hunter. How was my first day on duty? It was freaking awesome. Had a car pursuit, foot pursuit, still remember it. Antonics, hello. I started Chris. What do you think about America and Britain leaving Afghanistan and allowing the Taliban? I think we screwed up. I think there was a better way we could have done that. But I'm not a tactician, but I think there would have been a better way we could have done that. Chris, have you ever got any editors or managers for your channel? Edit my stuff myself, so I'm curious. No, Kings, but you are welcome to send me a message via IG or Discord and we can talk about it if you're interested. Mad Mojover, I love you. Thank you very much. Why some police are called pigs? That's just what they call us. It's been an endearing term since I think the 1960s. So I've been busy getting my stuff. That's cool. Good. We'll get together. Ammo prices are going up. Oh, I know. Are you a captain yet? No, I'm not. Do you react to movies? No, because you get copyright strikes whenever you show stuff on your channel. So I kind of stay away from the movie stuff. Hey Chris, what is your favorite game of all time? Probably Final Fantasy VII, Phantasy Star. Those are some of the most epic games I've fell in love with. Thanks so much, Chris, for uplifting me because I'm gay. My parents constantly tell me I shouldn't join the police force because I'm gay. They say I'm way too feminine. I cry every day, but thanks. Maga. I have gay friends that are police officers, and they're great police officers. You do what you want to do, but being gay is going to do absolutely nothing against you for being a police officer. So be a police officer, man. It has nothing to do with it. Your sexual orientation has nothing to do with it. I am sorry that you feel that way, but you shouldn't. Be proud of who you are. Accept who you are. Fuck anyone who doesn't like you. And be what you want to be. Plain and simple. Fuck the haters, okay? Don't give them any due because then they win. Ignore them and you win. Don't let them affect your life. You should never let anybody negatively affect your life. If you let someone negatively affect your life, they win. By not letting them affect your life, you win. Will you buy a next-gen console? Yes, if I can find one. I'm actually writing for about police officers trying to solve a huge case in the city of Earth Colony. I like that, Oz. Give me a jingle on Instagram or Discord and we could talk. I got some ideas for you. I could share some stuff with you. I think that would be kind of cool. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm almost I'm just kind of skipping through some stuff, guys. Yeah, you guys have a nice day too. I'm gonna be getting out of here, guys. Okay, let me see. Raw. If a soldier commits some sort of crime in front of a police officer, are you allowed to arrest? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, and then we'll just call the military police in. We've done that before. We've arrested. Unfortunately, we've had to arrest military personnel for DUI, and we just call the military police. In fact, we even had one where an active duty soldier attacked one of our officers, and we had to call their commanding officer who brought in the MPs, and they took him out of our custody, and they took him into custody. Okay. Yes. If anyone commits a crime, yes, we were able to arrest them. All right. Douglas, how do you make time for your hobbies with your work schedule? Let's see here. Let me see here. I just want to scroll back up. Okay, we're almost getting to. I find it interesting that in some countries, okay, preach it, Chris. Thank you, Knox. I really appreciate that. Were you a cop in the 80s? No, I was in high school in the 80s and I became an EMT in the 80s. I didn't become a paramedic until the early 90s, and then the late 90s I became a cop. You were always able to empathize well with countries' police forces. Would you be lucky to have you? Thank you very much, Joel. I really appreciate that. Hello, do you speak Russian? I do not, but I'm learning it. Bill, what about if you have a long breakup? Bill, what about if you have a long breakup? Well, gotta deal with it, right? How to make time for my hobbies? What I do is I promise myself an hour a day I set aside just for me. 1 hour. I put my timer on. It is just for me. Could be opening up cards. Could be playing a game. Could be painting my Warhammer. Could be reading a book. 1 hour a day goes to me. You should be doing the same. What is your most dangerous call? A hostage rescue that ended up in a police shooting. I have worked with other police departments. Okay. Yes, you did, Oz. You did. Man, hit me up, man. I would love to share some stuff with you. Chris, I'm not as big as you. I only have 14 script, but I will work as hard and can watching inspires me to work harder. Kings, send me a Discord message or Instagram message, and I'll talk to you about how to do. I'll tell you. I'll give you some hints on what I think you should be doing for your content creation. Okay, just from my own perspective. Privet from my Russian followers. What army? What Warhammer army? I play Dark Angels. What's your first call? My first call was actually a suspicious person in a vehicle that ended up going into a car pursuit, then a foot pursuit. It was my first call of the day. Hey guys, all right, I do got to take off. I hate just like if a diplomat commits a crime, well, you guys all know those diplomatic immunity. There's something we can do. If they got proper paperwork, we cannot arrest them. We just notify the consulate of what's happened, the State Department what's happened, and we got to let them go. That's just, those are the rules. I didn't write them, but all right, guys. I do got to go. I got some stuff to take care of, and I do apologize that I got to just I got, like I said, I got to get ready for work, and I'm already like crouching on my workout time, and I got to jump. I got to definitely get into the gym and work out, so then I can head on into work. So I have played paintball before. My favorite cop car is a Crown Vic, but it's now the Ford Explorer because I just love how big it is. But anyways, those are the last couple of questions. Hey guys, thank you very much for joining me this morning on Coffee with the Cop. I really do appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to Jeffrey Gamer for joining us. I also want to give a shout out to Monty, who is a colleague of 20 plus years. We were on the SWAT team together. And we worked together for 20 plus years. He was a hell of a breacher, hell of a SWAT operator, and he finally retired close to 30 years, and he definitely well deserved it. I also want to reach out to all of my people who are members, like Joseph Stalin. I see he's in the house. Want to say a shout out to Mexican for giving us a super chat today, as well as Foxman for Fox and Shuriken. But Foxman, you have been on it today to deal with all of the trolls, and I really do appreciate that. Now, last but not least, I believe Fox has an application on Discord for more moderators. You can guys see that he definitely needs some help. So if you're interested and you can be here, and you know, you don't have to be here every Tuesday, you don't have to be here every other Saturday, but if you have been part of this channel for 6+ months and you're interested in being a moderator, please hit up Fox, because Fox is looking for some help, and he definitely needs some help, as you guys can see today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this wonderful morning. I had a great time. There's a lot of great questions. Man, we had actually a lot of great questions today. It wasn't stagnant. Man, I had to like rush through those last couple of ones, but it was a lot of fun. Think of some questions for our next Coffee with the Cop. And we got some cool stuff coming this week. You guys are going to see a lot of cool stuff this week. This week is just going to be like content. They're going to be posts, content, all that type of stuff. I'm really excited. I'm kind of getting ahead. I've been doing some filming. I've been doing some call to arms on RDR2 online. Some more blood money stuff. I've been doing a bunch of different things. I already have a few episodes of Detroit Shot, Police Simulator. There's just, so I'm almost ahead of the game to be able to just like upload stuff and then sit back and then do content creation with having weeks worth of stuff ahead of the game. So we're there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourself. Take care of one another. We will get through COVID-19 together, but until then, Grogu and I will be sitting in this chair making the content request you want and you definitely deserve. One last message, because it came up today. Don't let the haters take you down, okay? If you let the haters take you down, they win. Ignore them. Fuck them, all right? Excuse my French, but fuck them. Live your life the way you want to live your life, all right? Also, everyone that's in this chat or everyone's going to watch this, you do one thing for yourself every day and it'll make you a happier person. Okay? Trust me, it will. All right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is Chris the Cop reminding all of you that we can definitely make the world a better place by just helping one person at a time. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris the Cop reminding all of you. Peace.